Hello, Pisces. I'm here to give you insight for the month of April. So, you guys had the most views. So, I'm here to give you a reading. So, I'm not going to be doing all zodiac signs, only doing it for people who had the most views. So, Pisces, you came in first place, and then it was Capricorn. Well, then it was Gemini, Capricorn, and who else? Libra, maybe. No. Sagittarius, because I want to do over 40 views. But yeah, Pisces, you guys had 120 views, 124 views. So yeah, thank you guys so much for running me up. Let me put some music on. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Okay. All right. I'm going to clear space for Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? What's going on with Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Okay. All right. Let's start with our naughty oracle deck. What's going on with Pisces in the month of April? What is Pisces? Pisces, oh, clusterfuck of fairies. Time to calm the chaos. Yeah, there's somebody who maybe had you on a leash, or they were trying to possess you, or somebody's moving away from some possessive type energy. Like, they're not dealing with that shit. All right, they're leaving their chaotic ways behind. They're leaving their old self behind. There was something that could have had a hold on somebody, and this could have been a spiritual tie, or something spiritually that somebody was connected to or attached to. They're leaving this behind, or they're encouraged to do so. 7 is a spiritual number. Somebody could be a life path 7, or 7 is very significant. All right, somebody's trying to get away from just drama, chaos, just shit. Okay, it could be people, places, things, whatever. All right, pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. Okay, so somebody could be just caught up in the chaos. Okay, they're caught up in all the craziness. Okay, and they're caught up in the energies, and so either somebody is willingly separating themselves from this energy, or this is a reminder for somebody to just, be more compassionate with themselves, show more gratitude, be thankful for what they do have, not focus on the negativity. All right, you can see that his head, you see his head was leaning towards the clouds, the thunder, just the chaotic energy. It's being pulled. His head is being pulled in now to the sunlight, okay, to the sunny part. So somebody is needing to get out of a negative mindset, or they're wanting to get out of a negative mindset or out of a negative situation. Okay, this definitely has something to do with other people. Somebody was attached to somebody who was very chaotic, negative, or this was a very tumultuous or toxic type of connection or interaction, whatever this is here. Somebody's not wanting any parts of it, or they're encouraged to pull away from this energy here. What's this going on with Pisces? Yeah, shunned shaman. Oh, I was hearing, I don't know what to do with myself. So somebody doesn't know what to do with themselves. All right. Somebody was maybe in this energy, but they're deciding to become self-aware. They're deciding to take the initiative. I was hearing that somebody could be afraid to look in the mirror. This is 7. So 737. Angel number 737. Look that up. 3 is here 3 times. 333, 737, 77. Okay, you could be seeing these numbers. Okay, somebody is having a hard time looking in the mirror, or they're trying to face themselves, or they are facing themselves. Somebody could be embracing their intuition. I was hearing shameful. So somebody could have felt ashamed when it came to their intuition, or ashamed when it came to ashamed when it came to certain thoughts or something like that. But somebody's becoming aware, or they're needing to become aware of these thoughts, or aware of whatever this is. Okay. Be aware of the role that they're playing in this situation. Okay. Maybe you're wanting somebody to become more self-aware, to be aware of their mind, their communications. Like you're wanting somebody to be more self-aware, or somebody may want you to be self-aware, whatever. Okay. It could be mutual. Who knows? Yeah, somebody's losing their mind. It seems like they've lost their mind. It just seems like that. I was hearing slipping. Somebody could have been slipping mentally. All right. Murdered mantra. Earth school lessons suck. So somebody is just kind of tired of having to go through the lessons. They just want happy days. They want sunshine and rainbows. They just want things to just go good all the time. But that's not reality. Okay, somebody needs to understand that they're not exempt from obstacles, challenges, adversities. They're not exempt from that. It's about learning lessons, and it's about moving forward. Okay, and it's also about gaining strength. It's also about growing. Okay, all tree energy here. Okay, strength and wisdom here. But somebody's tired of learning the lessons. Okay, but they need to continue to learn the lessons. Don't shy away from it. It's definitely needed. What else is going on with Pisces in the month of April? Okay, this popped over. All right, you're dealing with a karmic relationship, or a relationship that is maybe based on, intimacy, sex, whatever. Okay. I was hearing lustful energy. Somebody has lustful energies. I also see this as somebody who could be trying to bind somebody to them. All right. This is also a relationship or a connection that obtain lots of scars and wounds. Like this could be a karmic relationship you have here. Somebody is wanting to separate from this karmic relationship. Somebody's obsessed here. There's somebody who's very obsessed. I was hearing sex, drugs, rock and roll. Somebody can be on this time here. What else is going on with Pisces in the month of April? Okay, 7 of Pentacles. I was hearing somebody waited long enough. All right, somebody's breaking free. Their patience has ran out. I see here. There's a energy of pregnancy here. This is another number 7. So 7 is here again. Okay, somebody's seeing the fruits of their labor here. Somebody was working on their shadow self. They're being patient, or they need to be patient with themselves as they work through their shadow self, as they work through their addictions, as they work through their obsessions, as they work through whatever this bondage or whatever it is. Okay, they need to have patience with the process, or there is somebody who is willing to wait or be patient. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. Also a Taurus. The 7 of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus placement here. So you could have this placement. I was hearing like a legal bind. I don't know what that's about. What else is going on with Pisces? Pisces, somebody's spying. Okay, they're watching you very closely, or you could be watching somebody very closely. I see here that for some of you, Pisces, you could be enjoying yourself, okay? Enjoying the fruits of your labor. I was hearing no stress. I was hearing for some of you, you're not tied down to anything. So somebody is checking for you or trying to see what you're up to, see what you're doing. They're spying, they're watching. I was hearing, interesting. I was hearing like devices. So somebody could be spying through a device, looking somebody up, okay? But somebody's watching from a distance. I was hearing I have all the tea. What is that about? This is also a message coming in. Or I also see somebody's waiting for the right time to deliver a message, or to express something, or to convey something. What else is going on with Pisces? All right. Yeah, this burden, this stress. Somebody's feeling weighed down here. Somebody feels like everything's on their shoulders. Saturn is here again. Okay. So this is Saturn and Sagittarius. You could have this placement. Saturn's a planet of restriction, pessimism, and structure. So there's some type of restriction or holding out. Somebody could be holding out on something, or yeah, somebody's struggling here. Somebody feels like this a relationship or this connection or something is a burden here. There's a burden. Somebody has some type of contract or some type of tie to someone. Okay, that could be very burdensome. I was hearing it's a lot on my shoulders. Somebody has a lot of hard work, or they're working very hard. Somebody could be a workaholic, or there's some type of, I don't know, I was hearing like obsession with work or something like that, or there's just, interesting, I was hearing like slave labor. What is going on, Pisces? Okay, somebody could be putting in a lot of work into a karmic relationship or a connection that could be toxic, and so they feel like it's slave labor. They're not getting anything in return. It's like, what's going on? King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could have this in your chart. Okay. This is somebody in your life. Okay, or this could be you. You have a lot of responsibilities, Pisces, I see here. You have a lot of responsibilities, so there's a lot on your plate, or somebody's having to pick up the tab. I was hearing, or they're having to pick up their weight, something like that. Somebody's very dedicated here. I was also hearing somebody's here to stay. There's an energy of somebody who's here to stay, or somebody who's committed, somebody who's also patient as well. I was hearing we will see it through. So this could be maybe your internal dialogue, or somebody telling you, hey, we're going to see this through. Stay dedicated. Somebody's also seeing the fruits of their labor here. Like they went through a lot. Okay. They had a lot on their plate. They were feeling weighed down. All right. But they're learning here with the Princess of Swords. I was hearing watch, look, and listen. And I was here to stop, look, and listen. Think about what's going on. I can't remember what show that was from. But yeah, somebody's stopping. They're looking and listening. They're learning some type of lesson here. Learning something. That's for some. What else is going on with Pisces? I was hearing somebody's taking the lead. This could be a desire. Somebody wants someone to be dedicated or to step up to the plate here. Show commitment, or somebody is showing commitment. What else is going on with Pisces? Pisces, Eight of Swords. Somebody is not feeling well, or there's something that's making them mentally sick, wearing them out. So somebody's feeling like they're wore out mentally, feeling stuck. They have a fever. Somebody has a fever. They can be worried about just, everyday stress, life. Somebody could be sick and worried because of what they saw, what they discovered, something like that. I see here. I was hearing you will see this through. Don't worry, you will see this through. So don't worry, Pisces, you'll see this through. But somebody will be having some type of mental setback or feeling mentally stuck here. So it's going to be really important for you to really see the facts and see the logic of your situation. That's for somebody who's dealing with some type of dilemma or something like that. It's going to be a call for you to take a step back and be observant. Like look at the bigger picture of things. Okay. I was hearing somebody was not getting the right results, so they are trying to apply a different strategy or try a different approach or method or something like that. That's what it seems like. Okay. The person that's on your mind, Pisces, what's on this person's mind? The person that you're thinking about, what's on their mind? What the hell are they thinking about? What's happening? And, your energy may come out. So take it as it resonates. Okay, so what's on the person's mind? Okay, that Pisces thinking about. The person on Pisces' mind, what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Pisces, there's somebody who feels like you have unfinished business with them. They will not let you go. They refuse to let you go. They're holding on for dear life. Somebody may want to get the last word, or interesting. I'm hearing that somebody could be vengeful, or they got something going on here. Okay, because I keep being brought back to this shunned shaman here. So somebody may, I was hearing, they may not be wrapped too tight, or they may not be very, Yeah, they're trigger. I was hearing they're trigger happy or something like that. Meaning that they could, I'm not saying that they're using a weapon or anything like that. I hope not. But this is like somebody who they have a short temper. Okay. They jump the gun pretty quickly or jump to conclusions or whatever. Okay. But this is the energy of somebody who is not ready to let go. Okay. What else? Okay. What else is on this person's mind here? The person, Pisces, thinking about what's on their mind. I'm going to put a ring on it when the right time. When the time is right. I can't even read. I'm like sleepy. Okay. Somebody's going to propose to you. All right. They're going to put a ring on it. They're going to offer you some type of commitment. I was hearing like a promise ring, or they're trying to solidify something when the time is right. Yeah. Somebody could be thinking about this or pondering about this. Okay. All right. Somebody wants to come back. All right. What else is this person thinking about, Pisces? What is this person thinking about? I can't even read. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. Wow. So somebody is feeling some type of way, but they're acting totally different on the outside. They may be acting like, oh, everything's fine, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm living an amazing life, a fabulous life, but they're going through some shit on the inside. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, what else is going on? What else is going on with Pisces? What else is going on with Pisces in the month of May? Not May, in the month of April. What else is going on with Pisces in the month of April? All right, destroyed. Somebody is feeling destroyed. Okay, they're feeling like things have been destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Somebody definitely feels fucked up. They're just feeling upset. They're feeling incomplete. They're feeling violated. They're just feeling like they're in shambles, or somebody's in shambles here. Okay, this can also be an energy of somebody. I was hearing somebody throw rocks and hide in their hands. So somebody was in a destructive, negative type of energy here. They're very destructive. All right. Somebody's also trying to pick up the pieces. Somebody could have went through some type of trauma or some type of shakeup here. Okay, and they're trying to pick up the pieces for some. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. What is going on? So there's a lot of gossip and bullshit. So somebody could be maybe trying to see if shit's going to go down with you, or they could be creating drama. I was hearing a fiasco, some type of drama here. Somebody's trying to see if something's going to be destroyed or something's going to be messed up for you. Okay. Maybe you're watching to see if something's going to be messed up for someone. I don't know. Okay. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, this is a strong energy of somebody creating drama. Okay, this is a chaos demon, somebody who's very chaotic, I see here. I was hearing making things hard for me. So there is somebody who could be trying to make things hard for you, Pisces, or someone's doing this, okay, with the Devil card and 10 of Wands, all right? And they're trying to just watch shit go down. They're enjoying the gossip, just toxic shit going on, okay, Pisces? Somebody's in a low vibration. This is going on with Pisces. Okay, somebody's promiscuous, okay? Or there's conversation about somebody being promiscuous. There could be some gossip here. Sleeps around, a hot free-for-all. Sleeps with your man. Wow, so there is somebody who's a homewrecker here. This is giving homewrecker type energy, or somebody who is just, I was hearing like a free-for-all. This is someone who doesn't want any strings attached. They're just living their life, doing their own thing here. I was getting a vision of someone, and they were in the form of a bee, and they were going to each flower and just pollinating, each flower. So somebody has that type of energy where they're constantly going around pollinating flowers. Okay. Somebody could have an assumption of someone, maybe being promiscuous. Let's see, what else is going on with Pisces? Yeah, knowing they fucked up. Yeah, somebody knew they fucked up. They were causing all this drama, doing all types of bullshit, and they know they fucked up. All right? It says it right here, destroyed. Somebody very well could be paying the price, okay, for being a chaos demon, for causing drama, you know, gossiping, all this bullshit, spreading rumors. Somebody was spreading rumors about somebody being promiscuous or being, you know, just stupid. Stupid shit. Idiot. I like stupid energy like that. Like, what is your business what somebody is doing in the bed? Like, why are you... Like, that's crazy. Okay. Somebody could be speaking on somebody. Maybe this is was someone's actions and somebody was speaking on it, trying to ruin somebody's reputation, and just, it's crazy. All right. Somebody could be having a realization. They could be becoming self-aware, like, you know what, I fucked up. You know, I did some fucked up stuff. You know, I created some drama and I fucked up. Now I got to pay the price. You know, maybe somebody could be realizing that. What else is going on with Pisces in the month of April? What else is going on with Pisces in the month of April? What else is going on with Pisces? All right. Somebody has bad credit. Okay. They're unemployed, or you could be dealing with somebody who's unemployed, has bad credit, and they're in debt. Okay. All right. Somebody's blocked. Somebody does not want to deal. This is a credit card decline. Somebody's card declined. Somebody could be blocking people's calls. They're also, I was hearing bill collectors could be calling. Somebody's ignoring the bill collectors' calls. Somebody's not being responsive. Somebody could owe someone money and they're just not being responsive. They're screening their calls. They're just, okay, crazy shit going on here. Okay. I was also hearing scammers, so be careful of any scammers or spam calls or robocalls, something like that. I see here. All right. Somebody could be dealing with some things, dealing with some issues when it comes to finances or whatever, and they're just, I don't know. They're just kind of going through it. They're not really wanting to talk. They're just going through some shit here. They're dealing with some financial issues. Somebody's dealing with, legal matters. Somebody's dealing with legal matters, divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket. So they're dealing with some legalities, some contracts, okay? Dealing with some type of contract here. Somebody's credit could have been denied. They had bad credit, and so they were denied. I see here. Yeah, there's somebody writing a bad check or something going on with finances. They need to be very careful. This legal matters could be something simple as a penalty. Somebody is getting penalized, some type of penalty. Somebody could be getting spanked in court or something like that. Oh, wow. I was hearing somebody owes a debt or something. What else is going on with Pisces? All right. Somebody's bumping heads with someone. They're not seeing eye to eye with someone. Okay. I was hearing meeting each other head on. So there's just some confrontation or just a clash of personalities, beliefs, whatever. Okay. I don't know. I keep hearing idiot. Like, there's somebody who's so stupid. Like, and they're stupid because they don't, it's like they know what they're doing, but it's like, I don't know. They play victim. Like, this is somebody who's just, this is draining. Whoever this person is, it's always a conflict with them. Yeah, fucked up over you. Thank you, Spirit. It's coming out again. Somebody is fucked up. Okay. We got fucked up here 3 times. Spirit wants you to know that somebody's fucked up over you. They know they fucked up, or they done fucked up now. Okay? They're going to have to reap what they sow. Please don't mind my cuticles. I haven't had my nails done in a while. Okay. Anyways, yeah, somebody's fucked up. But they're going to feel fucked up coming for you. Doing shit they have no business doing. Okay? Or you could be feeling fucked up over somebody or over a situation. Alright, let's close out the reading, Pisces. Okay, message for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Crystal message for Pisces. Crystal message for Pisces for the month of April. Month of April, speak to Pisces. Crystal message for Pisces. Crystal message for Pisces. Pisces, you got clear quartz. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. All right, so maybe you need to get a clear quartz and repeat those words. Okay, we got some more back here. Multiple goodness and well-being. Or multiply goodness and well-being. Amplify loving kindness. I can't pronounce words. I am so sleepy. Amplify loving kindness. Increase clarity, peace, and understanding. Improve clarity of mind and emotions. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. So, Pisces, this is the end of the reading. Good night, guys. God bless.